So,
Hello, good morning.
take a seat.
Thank you. Why do you want this job? No. Big thank you to everybody last night who bought the pin badges. Very much appreciated, and all the other paraphernalia that you bought. Love to everyone. The Picasso badges went like that. So I've managed through hook or by crook.
You mean you've spent about an hour searching
Yeah.
to try and find a supplier that's got more?
Yeah, and I found a supplier that's got 7. So 7 sets. So what I've done is I've put them back on the website. It says back in stock, back order, 21 days delivery. So if you feel like putting them in your basket, put them in your basket and I shall ship them either separately or with your other order as well. Thank you once again. Over and out.
So it's Friday, it's the 6th of October, and it's just approaching 15 minutes past 10 of the clock in the morning. So I'm doing month-end accounts, September month-end accounts, but also August, because I haven't done them. So I've got 2 months worth of month-end accounts to do. My own fault for not buckling down, for not doing them sooner, but you know, life happens. So that's my task for today. Like I said, I've been to the post office. Did I say? I've been to the post office this morning and cleared some of the website orders. I've got 1 left that only came in overnight, but I need to pack some of the product because I haven't got any packed up. I've got most of my product already packed up on the shelf here, ready to go, but what this person's ordered I haven't got packed. So I've got to print some packaging, get it bagged, and then I can get it sent off in the post. So it'll probably go Monday, probably, or Wednesday, something like that. Who knows?
Okay, we got a card yesterday in the post. You are limited edition. A big dream.
Let me sit.
Look at that.
Very good.
Handmade by Christina and Suzanna.
Lovely.
And it says inside. Hello Ian and Mike. I went to a steampunk event last Sunday and came across these Christmas or other decorations and had to get them for you. Hope you like them. Love, Suzanna.
Suzanna Giera. Suzanna Giera.
And she's from Colchester.
Colchester in Essex.
And that arrived and I thought, it's a bit thin to get Christmas decorations in. And then of course, this morning, the parcel came.
So that arrived this morning.
That arrived this morning separately, yes. So let's have a look. Just.
It's a while since we've had Happy Mail.
It is. Ooh. The Star Wars box. Darth Vader mood light, it says on top. I'm not sure, I don't think that's what's in it.
Be happy if it was.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind at all. Let's just see how it opens. Ah,
Careful.
sorry, cut the box there. There we are. Ooh. Ooh. It's more and more exciting, does this? Ooh. Oh, these look interesting. Oh, they look very interesting. Oh, look at those.
Oh, wow.
One of them's come off, but that'll go back on there like that. And that Claire,
That one's come off as well.
But yes, we'll just put
That's all right. They'll just a blob of glossy
hot
accents.
glue.
They'll sort that out.
Glossy accents, yeah.
They're very steampunk, aren't they?
Aren't they just? Wow. So let's put that there. I think it's in the post. They can't get
Yeah. The
The
post.
glossy accents, well, glossy accents are out already, so I'll just glue them in a minute.
Mm.
Get that one. And that's
Do you know, I've never seen steampunk Christmas ornaments before.
neither have I.
They're actually really, really cool.
Cool, aren't they? Pull away from. Let's just get that one lifted up. I can think the bits on that have come off. It's easy enough to do.
Look at those, right pair of danglers.
Oh, there.
They're absolutely brilliant.
Thank you very
much. They will definitely have pride of place on this year's Christmas tree.
They will. Thank you very much indeed.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Bit big for earrings?
I think a bit big for earrings, yeah.
Okay.
It's Sunday morning, 11:05 a.m, the 8th of October. And I've got a bootload of chopped up firewood. Somebody down the street, our friend Stan, has replaced his fence. So he's kindly chopped up the fence posts, which are 4 by 4, 4 inches by 4 inches. He's chopped them up into like 10-inch strips, and there's quite a lot. So I'm taking them over for Dad, who's going to use them for firewood over winter. In the meantime, I've left Ian planting some cyclamen plants, some flowers, winter flowering flowers. These will last all through winter. They don't even mind when there's snow on the ground. They'll continue flowering through the snow, down to I think something like minus 6 or 7 or something like that. So for British weather, they're ideal, because it doesn't usually get much colder than that here in the UK. So yes, I've left him planting those. I don't think there'll be enough, so I might even have to stop off on the way home and get some more from our local garden centre. But I'm also going to pop in to the supermarket, because Dad said this morning when I spoke to him, so you couldn't grab us a loaf of bread, could you? Of course I can. So it's Monday, just approaching 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I've been out this morning to Mum and Dad's to sort out Mum's prescription. They've restricted her medication because she's due blood tests and that kind of stuff. So they just want to make sure that she's on the right kind of dosage. So we've had to book appointments and that kind of stuff. But in the meantime, I've got to go and sort out her prescriptions for her weekly. Oh, I know, but it's only for a couple of weeks, so I don't mind. And it's not like it's out of my way either. I'm going, literally walking past the door, so it doesn't really make any difference. So I've done that this morning. I popped to the garden centre on the way home again and bought another tray of cyclamen because there's gaps, and Ian wanted to put some more in, so I've bought some more. So another 15. So that's going to help make the garden look lovely over winter. But I'm just doing some website orders that came in over the weekend, and I've just discovered, because I always like to kind of track previous orders, just to do a random sample to see how long it's taking for parcels to reach places like the US and Australia and things like that. Normally with tracked post, it usually only takes about a week to 10 days. Looking at the sample that I've just done of half a dozen, it looks as though it's now up to 12 to 15 days. So I think as we get towards the next season, as in Christmas, the C word, I think postage is going to start slowing down a bit as the volume of post starts going up, as it does seasonally every year. I haven't sent that to the printer yet. So I'm just doing a couple of labels. Say hello.
Yo ho ho!
Shush. Don't say things like that. It'll just upset people. Yeah, so just be aware as we get closer to that, Ian's just done.
Ho ho ho!
Then the post is going to start to slow down, even with tracked and signed. So I send all of my parcels now international tracked. because that just seems to be the best way to do it. Because they don't take as long. If it was sent by international economy, it could be up to 4 to 5 weeks.
I send mine via Whippet Post. It takes ages to get there because they're asleep on the bed most of the time.
Rabbit post.
Rabbit Bunny Post, yeah.
Did any of you watch The Magicians? The TV adaptation of the Lev Grossman books and The Magicians. In that, they had talking rabbits.
That smuggled radishes.
They were radish smugglers.
But if you pay them, you have to pay them in cigarettes. They love to smoke. It's totally on PC.
It was totally on PC. Extremely funny because they used to swear as well in really kind of like low, gruff voices, which was hysterical. If you haven't seen any of The Magicians, I can't remember what channel it was on originally. It was Sci-Fi or something like that. If you can get hold of them, The Magicians, just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. All 5 seasons of it was absolutely fantastic. Lev Grossman only wrote 3 books for The Magicians. The books are different to the TV series, and I have to say, I think after reading the books, I much prefer the TV show because you just fall in love with the characters. It's, yeah, they're very good. Anyway, that's not what I came on to say. I came on to say postage. If you're outside the UK and you buy in, just be aware there may be a slight 1 or 2 day delay in getting post. There you go. I've said my piece. I'll go now. So it's Tuesday. I've got my overalls on, my dungies. Ian wasn't feeling too well yesterday after I'd stopped off at the garden centre and got more flowers for the front garden. So he asked me whether I'd plant them today. So I've just finished. So we had 15 cyclamen in, winter flowering cyclamen. Now we have 30. So there we go. So don't they look pretty? So obviously they will spread out over the course of the next few weeks, but these will last and will weather through down to -5 or 6 degrees, something like that. So even when there's snow on the ground, they'll still be flowering and there'll still be some colour. So just cheers the place up a little bit, don't you think? Some beautiful colours. I just wish they came in oranges and yellows, but they don't. So it's now 5:30, or just approaching 5:30 on Friday. So I've been hard at work since doing all the planting. Haven't taken my dungies off yet. I've been editing videos, not for me, but for somebody else today. And technology has been failing me, or, well, I don't know whether it's hardware or software, probably software. I've edited 8 videos since lunchtime, and I've just gone back in to check. And usually I scan beginning, halfway through, and the end to make sure that everything's rendered correctly. And one of them just freezes 28 minutes and 34 seconds into a 30-minute and 20-second video. And I've just checked all the ones I've done, and only one out of all the ones I've done so far is okay. So I've got to start again. So it looks like I'm going to be working quite late tonight. My hair's still wet. Welcome to Wednesday. Let's just move that a little bit. Hang on. There we go. So it's the 11th of October. Like I said, Wednesday's day. The plan for today is drive over to Mum and Dad's and picking them both up and then taking them to get their flu jabs. They've already had their COVID boosters earlier in the year, so they're just having the flus. But they did say at the chemist when I went in that because I'm effectively caring for Mum and Dad, that I should theoretically be able to get mine, COVID and flu jab, because we haven't had ours yet. They're currently only doing the over 60s, not the over 50s. But because I look after Mum and Dad, I'm in close proximity to them, I should be able to get mine early. So that is the plan for that. Once we've got the jabs, depending on how they both feel, Mum wanted to go down to the garden centre because she likes the look of our front garden with all the cyclamen in there, so she wants some for her garden. Just to brighten and cheer the place up a little bit, because it is starting to look a bit as though everything's just dying off because it's that time of year. And then after we've been to the garden centre, there's a supermarket just down at the bottom of the road, so we said we'd nip down there and do whatever grocery shopping she needed. So that's the plan for this morning. Hopefully I should be back around about 12ish, half 12ish, and then I've got to look at these bits of video again. I worked till 10 o'clock last night trying to get them to render, but they kept crashing my video editing software. I used iMovie, that kept crashing or freezing, so I switched over to DaVinci Resolve and it kept doing the same thing for that software as well. And there's 4 pieces of video that it's doing it with, so I thought, well, I wonder if it's just my computer that's causing the issue. So I brought in some old footage and edited that and rendered them, and they rendered fine. So it's obviously the video clips that have been sent to edit that are faulty, and it's not my computer and not my software. So yeah, they're not going to be happy about that. It's 4:20 on Wednesday. So this morning, I think I mentioned, I took Mum and Dad to get their flu jabs because they've already had their COVID jabs. So it's just flu jabs for them. While we're there, I had mine too, my flu and my COVID. So we're all fully protected now, apart from Ian, who's still waiting, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah, after we'd been to get the jabs, I took Mum down to the garden centre because obviously we've just put a load of flowers in our garden, so she wanted to do the same. So I took her down there. It started raining on the way down there, and she says, oh, I think I'll just sit in the car and you can go choose for me. I thought, bugger that. So by the time we got to the garden centre, it stopped, so I made her get out and go choose. So she bought some bits and pieces. I finally found a terracotta hyacinth pot, decent size. What do you reckon? About 10 inches.
Yes.
Across. It was the last one. In
Crocus pot.
Crocus pot, yeah. Well, crocus, hyacinth. It's for bulbs anyway. It's a shallow terracotta bowl for putting bulbs in, spring bulbs in. I want it for muscari, which are one of my favourite flowers, spring flowers anyway, which are the little blue grape hyacinths. I got a bag of 25 bulbs to put in the terracotta pot. When we got in there, like I said, it was the last one. There was no label on it. Because we're quite regulars at the garden centre, the lad that works there, David, I said, there's no price on it. And he went, $3.99. So I just went, yeah, okay. It's worth at least 15 quid, isn't it?
Oh, gotcha.
It's a really decent one. So as a favour, because it was the last one, he let me have it really, really cheap. Like I said, Mum bought a few flowers for her front garden as well. After that, we went to the supermarket. Dad came with us, obviously, down to the supermarket as well. So
Dad walked around the supermarket?
Dad did walk around the supermarket.
Oh, excellent.
And did what he usually does when he walks around the supermarket with Mum.
Pulls faces?
No, as soon as the back's turned, he puts things in the trolley.
Oh, does he? Love his style.
Which was really funny because Mum's putting stuff on the checkout and she's going, I never put that in. I never put that in. Because I'm just laughing behind her. So, yeah, anyway, so dropped them back off home, stayed for a cup of tea and then came back again. So it looks as though the video problems that I was having yesterday with those clips that weren't rendering, we may have found a way around it. It might be the fact that they'd been uploaded and then downloaded again. It's got corrupted in that kind of transfer up and down from Tinternet. So when Ian goes to work on Thursday, he's going to bring them home on a flash drive. So hopefully they won't have been corrupted, so they'll work better. But in the meantime, I've been trying out some new software today. So this entire vlog has been edited on the new software.
Clever boy.
I know, and I've taught myself how to use it in 24 hours. Well, actually less than 24 hours. So yeah, so I'm hoping it works. And you don't know the difference. Or can't tell the difference anyway.
I hope they can't.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.